I pretty much grew up my entire life being very overweight. I had no idea what eating clean was. My parents were both very busy people and would come home and usually eat chips and chocolate for dinner. But it got to a stage where my self-esteem was really low. I had absolutely no self-love or even self-respect for myself. And I can see that other people weren't thinking very highly of me either. And at the time I blamed it all on my weight, and that was my main driving force for wanting to lose weight. I didn't go about it the right way at all. I went to extremes, not really knowing what to do. I starved myself and exercised excessively, and the results weren't good. I did lose weight, but I was what they call skinny fat, so it's kind of like you're small but you have no shape and no muscle. As soon as I stopped, of course, because I couldn't be going to extremes for too long, I put the weight all back on and fell into depression. After that, I met a personal trainer who encouraged me to give it another try. And I did. I started doing a lot of research on what eating clean is, because I figured I need the right information. And once I started to get a better understanding of it all, I was a lot more moderate with my approach. About 30 kilos came off in just over a year, and it completely changed my life. At first it was like an outward sense of self-esteem. Like I thought, okay, I look good, I'm getting more attention from guys, so I must be worth more. Just seeing how it changed my confidence with people is really what changed my life and made me want to help other people, or other women specifically, do the same, because I see women all the time who are overweight, and I can tell they're not feeling good about themselves. They're probably not taking as much risks or doing the things that they want to do in life because they feel like they're unable to, or they're not worthy of it. So that was really my main reason for wanting to get into personal training, is to help people achieve what I've achieved. It set me on the right path to really understand myself beyond just the exterior. So I've come to the realization that the body is just sort of the vessel that we're in, and the person inside is far more important. The sense of confidence or fulfillment or self-worth really has to come from within, not from people outside of you. So that's a really big lesson that I've learned along the process. And I've also found that exercise or just being able to transform your body is a great way to relate to life. So just like you're going to face obstacles in life, you're going to face obstacles in the gym where you think, no, I can't do this, or I'm too tired, or I give up. And being able to push through that will give you the strength to be able to push through other challenges in your life outside of the gym. What kept me going was, one, being sick and tired of not feeling good enough, and two, having like this little voice in my head that told me, you can be more. You deserve more. Also seeing the changes. You gotta stick with things long enough in the early stages to see results. A lot of people give up within the first 2 or 3 weeks because they don't see any results and they think it's not working. But it's just like when you plant a seed, you have to keep watering it day after day after day, and you may give up the day before it sprouts out of the ground. So you never know, you just gotta keep watering it and nourishing it, just like any other goal. In 5 years' time, I hope to be able to work with a lot of women, but also just the new generation, in completely changing the way that we view ourselves and people around us. So we tend to be very judgmental towards ourselves, and thus towards others. So teaching people to feel their self-worth, not try to get it externally from other people, to have more compassion towards themselves, so to understand that we're all human, we make mistakes, not to beat ourselves up over things, and to be more forgiving towards ourselves. And I find that when you're more compassionate towards yourself and more forgiving towards yourself, you're far less judgmental towards others. So that's really what I see in 5 years. I want to be a public speaker, I want to write a few books, and hopefully make this world more compassionate and more self-loving. So if you're sitting there and you keep telling yourself, I'm fat, I'm fat, I'm fat, you will continue to be fat. Whereas if you tell yourself, I'm fit, I'm healthy, I take care of myself, that's exactly what will happen. That's how your body will turn out at the end of the day. My message is watch out because I'm coming. And I'm gonna hopefully change the way that we are, or the way that we interact with each other in life. I wanna say love yourself. You really, really need to, because nobody will know how to love you unless you show them how to love you. And that means knowing what your passion is, what makes you happy, and pursuing it, not necessarily just doing what other people tell you to do or following the path set out by people who think they know what's best for you. So listen to your inner voice or your gut, because it will always tell you what's right for you. If you feel good doing something, that's what you should be doing. So yeah, follow your bliss, be happy, find your sense of self-worth.